Okay, today we're going to paint the background for our self-portraits. First thing we always do is write our name and our teacher's name. I'll write your teacher's name on the board. On the front, you're going to get 4 colors. These are tempera paints, and you have a little bit of water at your table. You don't have to paint a background that really looks like anything. You can paint anything you want. The messy mat's a little bit too small, so I'm going to kind of start on the edge, and I'm going to start with my bright color, which is yellow. When I dip my brush in the paint, I just dip the tip of it so that I can control where it goes. And I'm just going to paint some kind of fun areas. I'm not going to worry about painting anything specific because I don't really have to make it look like anything. When I need more paint, I just dip the tip of my brush and I get a little bit more paint. Now my brush looks still pretty happy. I'm going to switch to a different color. So now I need to rinse it out into my bowl. I'm going to give it a little circle, a little twirl, rinse it out. I'm not going to tap it or dry it off. I'm just going to kind of wipe it on the side, and then I'm going to use another color. I like to start with my lightest colors first, so that would be yellow. Now I'm going to use orange, and I'm going to kind of overlap a little bit of my yellow. I'm going to start painting some orange in different areas. Kind of looks like interesting. Maybe a little bit over here. I'm trying to move my paper so I don't get paint on the table. And I'm also keeping in mind my sleeves. I don't want my sleeves to get dirty. So now I've got orange. I'm going to wipe a little bit of it off. I can overlap some of my parts. That looks kind of neat too. So now my paintbrush, I've got orange on it. I'm going to rinse it off. Give it a little stir. Kind of wipe it off on the side. And now I'm going to use this sort of pink color. I'm going to overlap some of my orange and some of my yellow. It's called magenta. Kind of looking to see, maybe I feel like I want a few little kind of small paintbrush strokes, paying attention to what I'm doing and feeling what looks interesting. Make sure that you're focused on your artwork. Got a little bit on this side. I'm going to do some pink, kind of spreading out my colors as I go. All right, so now I'm going to do my last color, which is purple. Rinse out my brush. It's kind of a dark purple color. I'm overlapping some of the colors that I already used. Kind of making sure I get all the white spots. Paying attention to my brush strokes, what looks kind of interesting and neat, what I think I want my picture to look like. And you might not want to have yours look like this. You might want to do different types of brush strokes, or sometimes things happen that maybe you don't mean for them to happen. And I think that looks good. I think I'm going to stop. So at this point, I am finished with my painting. Actually, I just noticed this. I have a few little white spots down here. I don't like white spots, so I'm going to get all my white spots. After I'm finished, I want you to raise your hand. I will come get your painting from you. You might have a little bit of paint on your fingers. You can go wash your hands at that point and read a book.